Good morning. This is Paul, Golden Blaze Videos. It's December 26th. Finishing up my last backpacking trip for 2021 in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Head up Chestnut Branch this morning, gonna hit the Appalachian Trail, and then tomorrow head out Big Creek to do a little loop. So come on, hike with me. Going off memory, there's not a whole lot of water on the AT until you get to the Cosby Knob Shelter, and we're getting ready to leave the Chestnut Branch. This is 1 mile in, 1 more mile to the AT, so I'm gonna go ahead and load up water. It is crazy warm for December. I think it was in the 50s when I left the car, and it's probably in the 60s now. I am sweating going up this hill, starting to wish I'd worn those shorts. Back on the Appalachian Trail. Great to see those white blazes. So we've reached the end of Chestnut Branch Trail, now on the Appalachian Trail. And man, it feels great to be on this ridge again. That Chestnut Branch is a pretty steep climb, a little over 1,100 feet in 2 miles, and broke up quite the sweat. And next is coming up on Mount Cammerer. Well, 5 miles in and almost 2,600 feet. And the first open view of the day, looking over into Tennessee. Really like this rock wall section through here. They went to a lot of trouble to build that. We're coming up on what's a really killer view. Great view of Mount Sterling. Looking back into North Carolina. Down in the valley you can see the Waterfall Tower. Max Patch off in the distance. Snowbird. And then back over into Tennessee. Hey, we made it to the Mount Cammerer side trail, or what used to be called Sharp Top. Back here in March, it was completely socked in the clouds. I think we're gonna have better luck today, so let's go check it out. So that's Mount Guyot. And looking over into Tennessee. Interstate 40 and the Pigeon River down in the valley. Snowbird Mountain. It's coming up on the right. And looking out across the edge of Old Sharp Top. Waterfall Tower again. And another great view of Mount Sterling. Way down in the valley is Interstate 40. Hard to believe we climbed up there from this morning. It's only been about 4 hours ago. Mount Cammerer Tower is just not looking good at all. It's even worse than it was back in March. Hey, great view of Mount Cammerer through the trees. Beautiful. Well, as you can see, I've made it to the shelter. This is the Cosby Knob Shelter, and that's where I've got reservations. And yeah, I've got here too early, and really don't feel like hanging out for the next 5 hours. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my loop. Check in with you later. Camel Gap Trail. So yeah, made it to Camel Gap, and this is what would have been day 2. This was one of the reasons I wanted to do this loop. This is the last trail in the Big Cove Valley that I haven't completed, and it's the Camel Gap Trail. That'll take us down to Big Creek and then on to the truck. So daylight's gonna run out eventually, so let's get hiking. Wow, what a beautiful view of the Big Creek Valley. And that high ridge is where the Balsam Trail runs. So yeah, the Camel Gap Trail, just a little grown up. I couldn't imagine doing this in the summertime, and makes me really glad I didn't wear the shorts. Hey, making 3 miles per hour, so that's a good way to eat up some miles. Nothing like going downhill. First view of Big Creek, and I'll be following this all the way back to the truck. Dang, that was a mean briar. It didn't even hurt that bad. Big Creek sure is beautiful. And I'm gonna be chasing the sun the rest of the day. Hey, I'm glad I'm not taking the Gutter Fork Trail. I don't feel like wading across the stream twice up to my knees. Hey, made the Mouse Creek Falls before it turned dark. This is one of my favorite falls in the park. Made it to Midnight Hole. A little cold today to swim, even though it's been so warm, I'm sure. Hey, he made it back to the truck, eating supper. That was a great 22-mile loop. I probably should have left later this morning so I wouldn't get to the shelter so flipping early. But anyways, that last 12 miles, a little over 3.5 hours. It was a good thing it was all downhill. Anyways, appreciate you guys going along with me. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more videos. Hope to see you on the trail one day. Thanks again for watching.